Hey friends, David Alexander here, and I'm in Lake Oswego, just packing up my office, getting ready for the big move across the country to be with all of you in July as the spiritual director of Spiritual Living Center of Atlanta. I'm so excited. We're going to have so much fun together, new classes and new opportunities. It's just going to be a great time. But you know, new beginnings are built upon strong endings. And I don't know about you, but I have been overwhelmed with all of the decisions to make and all of the processes. And some days I wake up and I feel pretty fatigued and sometimes a little burnt out and sometimes feeling like I don't have enough gas in my tank. And I have to remind myself that I'm supplied and fueled by an infinite source in my ideas and in my energy and in my body. And sometimes I need that motivation to remind myself that I already have within me everything I need to get to the goal line and to finish strong and to finish well. I want you to partner with me in that idea, not just for myself and my family, but for all of us as a spiritual family, the Spiritual Living Center of Atlanta, that we have within us everything that we need to finish strong and finish well. We are beginning a new chapter together, beginning in July, but that means we are also ending a chapter together. And that's the chapter of this thing called transition that you all have been in for quite some time. You made a powerful decision to hire a new spiritual director and take the community in a new direction. And that decision deserves all of the celebration that you can muster together. And it also deserves all of the commitment and follow through. And so we're launching this new campaign called Rev It Up. Right? We're accepting a new minister and we're revving it up this summer. And in order to rev the engine, you have to make sure that you got enough fuel in the tank to do that. And so this campaign is about raising a little bit of extra money so that we have the cash flow necessary to handle all of our obligations in our budget, the extra expenses that come with transition of having some dual salaries for a while on staff and handling moving expenses and various things like that. And so we want to make sure we have enough fuel in the tank so that we can handle all those cash flow issues in the summer, which historically tends to be a little bit lower flow time for churches. But here's what I know is that you have prepared yourselves for this moment. You've prepared yourselves spiritually, you've prepared yourselves emotionally, you're ready for this next new chapter. And that decision means that there's a great commitment to be made in the follow through of that decision. To begin well, we have to end well. So let's come together. Let's participate in reaching a little deeper and making sure that our beloved spiritual community, Spiritual Living Center of Atlanta, has all that it needs to meet its obligations and more, that it has money to float on during these summer months. It has fuel in the tank so that we can have a strong beginning together and launch ourselves into a beautiful new chapter together. One of the books I'm putting away here, Power of Decision by Raymond Charles Barker. I love this book. And you know, one of the things he says in it about prosperity is this: money results from the use of ideas. Ideas produce money because they are the cause of a prosperity consciousness. Ideas produce money because they are the cause of a prosperity consciousness. So let's hold the idea together that right now, that Spiritual Living Center of Atlanta has all that it needs to meet its obligations and more. And that comes from the fuel that you and I provided, its supporters, its pledgers, its congregants, its members, those that are spiritually fed by this message. If you're seeing this video, you are among those individuals. And so what is it that I can do? What is it that you can do? What is it that we can do together to dig a little deeper, give a little bit more, and participate in this campaign to rev it up? Because I tell you what, we are about to have a lot of fun together. So let's begin well by ending well. All right, we'll see you soon. Peace and blessings. I just have a dozen more or so of these to pack here, and then I'll be on my way. I'll see you soon.